And that says 40. So it's pretty easy to talk for 40 minutes.
I mean, I've talked for perhaps 40 minutes before.
Wow. I wonder when we're going back there.
Yeah, sure wonder.
Oh wait, we did it today.
And did not disappoint. We've yet again
We caught some trout,
caught a couple trout out of there.
but then we went to, where did we go?
Oh, where do I start?
Where did we start?
We decided first to check out the South Branch, Petersburg. Then we checked out South Branch, Franklin, West Virginia, which is that much further south. And the water was fishable there. We saw some trout, but
We might, there's
we
a
thought-
chance that we saw a trophy.
there's a
Jump.
chance.
Yep.
Excited. I'll give you what. There's a pig. There's a pig.
We thought, maybe there would also be a chance we'd catch a trout there, but we didn't. So we went to the North Fork, which was blown out. And then we went to Glady Fork, blown out. Then we went to Shavers Fork, blown out. And here we are now. Still
Looked at
Shavers
Dry Fork.
Oh yeah, we looked
Dry
at
Fork. We went there, blown out.
blown out. Yeah, we drove past a lot.
How many miles do you think we did today? 100?
Probably like 160
160 miles of driving.
at least.
For
Went quite a circle.
I caught one native brook trout. Those are my catches for the day.
But yeah, it was definitely a tough day. Struggling. The water everywhere is high, except for Franklin. And Franklin is. If you've never been there, it's definitely a tough part of the Potomac to fish. There's just tons of options for the fish, and you could tell the locals hit it hard. Maybe later in the season, these holes will be a little more loaded, but right now, we drifted, we tried. The water was, good. It looked good, but we couldn't catch anything.
We tried our best, and we fished all day.
We fished all day.
All day.
Yeah, we
Driving
left
around
at
West
7.
Virginia. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Yeah, we put in the hours, but it's a bad day. I mean, if you can't hear right now, it's pouring.
And,
down.
oh yeah, we're currently staying at Shavers Fork, about 30 yards from the dam that blocks off the hatchery. Anyway, welcome to whatever this is. We're calling it Brookie Bros After Hours, where we can just chill and I don't have to edit for 3 weeks straight. So that sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is for, I don't know, us talking about past videos, our experiences,
Trying
I
to
guess.
make new videos.
trying to make new videos.
And, just overall fishing.
Anyway, this video, what did I call this one? I fished trout for five days straight.
Yeah.
We pretty much have done this in one day.
Shorts.
This took 5 days when we did it originally.
Yeah, we went to about all these spots in one day.
This was the first spot we went to.
Which we went to today.
Yep. It looked like this. I don't know if you can see it. You can see the bottom. You couldn't see the bottom today. It was not good.
It was tough. It was tough. Everywhere was high. That creek was the only one. Excuse me. That creek was the only one we could even catch anything out of. It was tragic, but it didn't even look like that. Like looking back, we thought it was low right now, but it was definitely pretty high. It was just you could actually see through the water. There's just this clip of a freaking DNR just stalking the spot we're gonna fish in later.
Which one is it? Oh, that one.
That one.
Okay. Anyway,
Just lonely.
so how would you rate this early season versus last year's?
This early season's been brutal. If I didn't start ice fishing, it would have been terrible. I don't think I would have caught a single fish in February this year.
I caught my first fish of the year today. It was one native brook trout.
It's been tough.
I do love native brook trout.
The river, we'll start with that. It has not been fishing nearly like it did last year or the year before. By this point, I'd already been catching walleye and sauger.
Yeah.
Nobody I've spoken to has caught any yet this year. And then
What's the deal? Is it just too cold still?
the river is just at a whole different
just got
temperature.
too cold.
This time last year, the river was already in the mid 40s. As
Yeah.
opposed to this year, it's like 38 degrees.
Yeah.
Or at least
When
it
you put
was
your
2
fa-
days ago.
When you put your hands in, they go numb instantly. I mean, it's
Same with all the
freezing.
water everywhere. These fish, even trout, are more lethargic right now. It feels like. Like I've caught them exclusively on spinners, but it's like if I try to drift something, even with these native brook trout, they only would want it to sit there on their face for as long as I could possibly keep it there. They'd slowly peck at it after that, but the fish
That's
just
it.
they're not being aggressive like they usually are by this point in the year.
I can't be upset. I really haven't even tried that much. Every day's been
I've
good.
tried, and I swear the fish were more aggressive when there was ice over everything.
Yeah.
I was fishing for. It was crazy.
Every day that's been good fishing, I haven't had time. And every day it's been bad fishing, that's when I had all the time.
That's
So-
pretty much half the case for me as well. Seems like it's just been only get the bad days off. There was a nice stretch on the weekend. Whenever you got it stopped,
Mm.
and we just couldn't fish. We just had to work.
Yep. Yep.
Always
This
how it
is
goes.
the 5th of March.
Mm-hmm.
We're going back the end of this month. So I guess we can compare.
Yeah.
Or really see how
much
good it is.
loaded these spots are, if any.
This might be the worst I've ever seen it because I think you said we've been doing it for 3 years in a row.
Uh-huh.
Third spring. And this is definitely the most like
Slow
every
start.
beginning of the year is definitely a struggle, but
This is a slow start. Usually we can at least get a couple.
it's that winter. There we saw like a 12-foot high snowdrift coming from Seneca Rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't
mean-
see any of that last year. That's for sure when we were driving through the mountains. There wasn't any of that shit.
Oh, pay to win. This spot. Might see a return on this spot. I don't know.
Those
It might
guys
be
kinda like us.
We might be staying at the exact same place. On the exact same river at the exact same time. Almost.
And we might even be fishing smoke hole a little bit harder this year.
I hope.
We got a whole day dedicated to it.
That's
If
what
everything works out.
That's what we gotta try to get back this year. Is smoke hole.
Yeah, we each only caught one trout in smoke hole.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh no, I
supposed to be
think I
one of the
got
greatest
two.
ones.
I think two. I got tiger and then that brook trout.
Yeah.
Two trout. I got 2 trout.
Yeah, I caught a rainbow. I'm pretty sure, and that's about it.
That place was taunting us. We were getting in the car ready to leave, and the stock truck goes by us and
Yep.
honks their horn at us.
Yep. That is
Beep,
exactly
beep.
what happened.
And we're gone.
Yeah, we're already going.
So we don't have a choice.
Yeah, we weren't stocked.
We had to
truck
meet
chasers.
other people at a different spot.
And it paid off because I ended up catching a really nice goldie later that
Mhm.
day.
This spot's a lot of people seem to think that we just go to this spot and we were just snagging fish for some reason.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
don't know what
funny.
the deal with that is.
It's pretty funny. If you're, I don't even understand how you think these fish.
This
are
is, I mean, might as well say, like, these
mean,
guys
they-
are great.
Yeah,
This
they
is
are.
Smoke Hole Outfitters. You can go here. You can pay, what is it, like $40 a person?
Yeah,
You can pay $40 and you can fish for like the biggest trout you've ever seen in your life.
yeah, and they're all like his pet fish.
They're like his pets.
He makes sure you use barbless hooks. and you don't
Barbless?
snag them. He makes sure you don't snag them. He's sitting there watching the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, just in case you're curious.
Barbless, single hooks, no treble hooks, no bait, only artificials.
It was fun.
allowed.
Seeing them like chase like that. But you can see clearly in the video how they come up, swim, they follow it, and boom, almost like a muskie. It's just like something flicks on them. It's so cool. These fish, they're super smart in this pond, honestly. Like all these fish have probably been.
He just had
caught.
birthday luck.
Did have some birthday luck. They're
That's
super,
all it was.
Like I said, these fish were super smart. If I tried targeting any specific fish, they'd always look at my bait and usually turn away. If I would just throw in a pack of them with my spinner or
Yeah.
throw a jig and a pack of them like this, I could eventually work one. But it was always hard.
No goldies.
No
Goldies
goldies.
were
Those
being
goldies
goldies.
were extra smart. Like
Like
they always
always.
are.
if you've ever tried to fish for golden trout, you know that
You're lucky.
they're just the worst. They're just the worst.
Yeah, they pretty much help you find a rainbow trout in my experience because they won't bite whenever you see them. Unless you see one somewhere really odd. I've had a couple times where
They'll bite if they're
they'll be by themselves. Like
if they're by themselves, I feel like that.
If they're by themselves,
makes them-
it increases your odds for sure. Like if you catch one off trout like that, like you did for your Goldie, or like I did for my last.
The one I
couple
caught, we were
Goldies.
fishing for crappie. Okay, so
Yeah,
in,
we're fishing for crappie
in
on a
15
dam
feet of water, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it made no sense.
You can imagine my excitement when we've been pulling up these spotted panfish all day, and I see this yellow banana kicking. I have no idea what it was.
I mean,
and what did I say? Was like, what is it? What is that?
Yeah, you
Is
were
that
like, what the hell is this?
What is that?
And you caught a golden shiner earlier today, so I think that's
that same day, golden shiner. I was like, I don't know what I thought it was.
Then you saw it was so weird, like because we went there to go for natives that day, and we ended up not even. I think we caught one native.
That's right.
Then we drove
No, we
back.
went to we fished.
We went to Seneca Rocks and we native fished at that spot we thought we pulled off to today. And then I caught like one native.
See, I thought our mission.
And then I caught one rainbow.
Where's our
and then
mission?
We went back to Blackwater because we thought.
That was our mission initially, right? To fish at Blackwater.
I think so. And we only had luck at Thomas. And so when we went to Davis, we kept going pretty much after
And
the first
we've
spot.
never done that good since. It was a freak accident.
Yeah, we caught so many
Going
crappie. I've never even seen
so many
another
crappie.
Max was catching them without even
What's
trying.
the limit? We almost caught our limit. And the limit's crazy. It's like
Limit's
15
like 30.
fish. Or yeah.
It's like 15 per person, 30 per creel, and we
probably caught.
We
our
had
limit.
almost 28 for our combined 3-person creel. So
We probably caught our limit, but
possession
we only
limit.
kept
Yeah,
two people's limit.
We caught over our possession limit for sure, but we were releasing a lot of the little ones. It was a lot of fun. That's for sure.
That was like fall.
Yeah, it was like 2 falls ago at this point. Yeah, we haven't had that luck since.
October was it October? Or
Yeah.
September. It was
Around
October. That's a weird time of month.
Yeah,
It's kind of like now, like you.
that was before we got into muskie fishing too. So we
We focused on
steelhead
that.
fishing. So now we haven't really gone back that time of year, unfortunately, because we're a little preoccupied at the time of year.
We need to return to our roots.
It'd be fun. I mean, it's fun slaying them, but it's just such a good time of year for other fish. That's the
The
issue.
thing is every fish is biting that time of year. Not just trout,
Not just crappie. It's
not just
everything.
crappie, everything.
By the time you share the wealth, you're out of time for the month. It seems like. But it's
And this year, there was like, it was a quick late season. I feel like it was like 2 or 3 weeks, and then it was done. Because I was planning on going to like a couple lakes to
happened
kayak
fast.
fish. I was gonna try to like throw like big baits for like largemouth, but it just it's pretty much.
The beginning of October, we were all in for steelhead.
I mean, I feel like every trip in October we took usually turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah, but that was like our big one we planned. I feel like. And then by the end of October, I was in Colorado, and so I missed out on.
Which you might have seen.
I missed out on about half of, the transition there. I feel
I
like.
forget what it was.
I didn't catch hardly any
What was-
sauger.
the whole
I caught
time?
one nice walleye. The one
Yeah,
time I
that's
didn't
right.
bring my GoPro, I caught a 27.5-inch walleye.
A pig.
Earlier this year, I got my GoPro because I caught a 29.5-inch walleye, and I was like, man, I need to have a GoPro for this. So I catch another pig the one time I don't bring it. It's one day we'll have a trophy walleye on here. We got some good walleyes on this channel, but one day we'll have a trophy one on this channel.
Yeah, the whole time you were in Colorado, that's what I was doing, was going to the river. Because
you were slaying.
Because I pretty much.
You guys were doing good, and you caught a muskie, a baby one.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. I've never.
Caught a muskie
they've
while
never
I was in
seen
Colorado.
that.
I was like,
I've never
damn.
seen that.
It's cool.
A baby, like the smallest one I've ever seen.
Like he was not fishing for muskie, but it's cool to see.
It was
I've
small,
never
but
seen
like,
it.
where else do you see that? hatchery
Healthy
videos.
spots and hatchery videos.
Like that's it. You never see him in the wild. He was hanging out with red horse suckers. He was like inside of school. He just like acting like one. He probably thought he was a sucker.
Just because the fish was the same size.
Yeah. Look, there's a sucker too. Look at
Speak of the sucker.
that. I think that's a fall fish looking back.
That can't be a fall fish. It's got a
No?
sucker mouth. Fall fish, they got like a creek chub.
So you think that's actually like a huge northern hog sucker?
It's either a northern hog sucker or a silver sucker, whatever they're called.
I think it's a hog sucker.
Yeah, I think it's a hog sucker. I'm almost certain. I've never seen another one like it. God, this fishing hole sucked.
Yeah, we're.
This was a
yeah.
quarter mile, but the hardest quarter mile hike I've ever done.
Yeah, I put the graph up. The elevation was like a mile. No, it wasn't. It was like a half mile
It
of
was
elevation.
a half mile of elevation on a 0.3 mile hike. So the elevation gain was more than the actual distance we traveled because it was so steep. If that makes sense.
It wasn't even worth it.
And I've hiked and hunted in Colorado, and I've only done like 2-3 things maybe as steep as that.
I mean, the holes were gorgeous,
All they were. This was an awesome hole. I knew if I didn't catch one here, something was wrong.
and we were probably the first people
And
to
then
be
I
there.
caught some more, but we never kept in this video because it was before I realized you charge your GoPro.
Yeah, I brought my camera, but it said it was at full battery when we got down there and it was dead.
Yeah, we
I
had
don't
both
know.
of our cameras did that, and I caught 2 more.
I swear, that's like sacred land. I'm pretty sure nobody had been down there for
Forever.
How long?
We heard about that from
10
my
years.
friend who grew up there. He grew up down around there, and he said, "Man, I heard from people that there's native trout in here." He'd never even been himself.
That fishing hole was like the chupacabra. It was mere legends, okay?
We were having such a slow day at Smoke Hole, and I wanted to be closer to my grandparents because they wanted to make dinner. So
Dude.
I just went. We just decided to say screw it and go there. And I parked at the top of this mountain and didn't realize that the creek was like, that steep below us. Because the beginning of the hike doesn't look as bad, and then all of a sudden drops right
Pretty
off.
bad.
It's gnarly for sure. Yeah,
Honestly, it just made me.
we're skipping that this year, and we're gonna just spend more time in the fork, even if the fish aren't biting. There's some more spots. And
Is she getting that exact same cabin?
yeah.
Or like in that same one?
Either that one or the one next to
Next
it
one?
that the neighbors had.
What a good spot.
Yeah, there's like
What a good spot.
There's a pocket that the fish wash down to right there.
Yeah. I mean, this spot. I said earlier, I was like, if the creek didn't just rain like 3 inches, this is like one of the best spots we've stayed. Like no joke. We have a porch, our front porch.
Oh, this spot's so amazing.
Our front porch goes over the creek.
It's
If
a
you
shame-
jump off the porch, you land in the
It's
creek.
a shame that our fishing is kind of cooked because it's such an amazing spot. And then right back next to the hatchery, there's a freaking fish ladder, and we just can't do nothing.
We can see the hatchery and the fish ladder from our window right now if it wasn't dark.
Yep.
What do you do? We tried.
See, we want to go to one of my favorite
can't-
holes tomorrow, but unfortunately, I think it's just as screwed as here. So we might just, sightsee some more new spots that we might want to fish.
We pretty much
because that's all we did today. We pretty much just looked at spots we want to fish in the future because we couldn't fish them very well today. Imagine Franklin after the gold rush. See some golden trout, we finally find where pockets are of fish. Because
Dude, I feel
that's
like
the
we're-
problem. That river is so big and wide. We've had one spot that we knew where trout were, and they were in like rapid water. We couldn't get our lures to.
Where we saw the trophy at was this beautiful man-made
dam.
dam. Yeah, that was just perfect. Like I saw it on the road and I said, you have to stop. This spot is like
I understood the assignment.
other people must have known because there's nobody else. Nobody.
else.
Not a single person.
And those trout were very.
So the locals must know when it's not even worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, there was one. I think there was one other guy that was fishing, and he was leaving as we were driving on the road. That was the only other guy fishing that river that day. Nobody was fishing any of this, and this is all like pristine trout waters. Like we come back in a month, they definitely won't even care if the water's high. They'll be fishing it still. But right now, it's like everyone knows, like not even the trout. Here we are though.
Yep.
But it's worth it because we did get to sightsee some good rivers and some good spots.
Yeah, this is filmed in the spring.
Yeah, this was
The spring is just so
this
good.
was around April, around my birthday. We're gonna be going where we went to in the summer last year, trout fishing around my birthday. So we're gonna get to see that in its pristine condition, and we'll be right on our favorite Seneca Creek, and we'll be spending some time fishing that as well. Should have a nice 3 days. If everything goes according.
Yeah, in April.
And then we're gonna go back to this spot in May.
We know what holes are good and bad nowadays, so.
Yeah, I'm excited. I rented these 2 cabins again. There's pretty much only one other reservation for the next
we can
season.
air out Barnum, right? It's Barnum.
Yeah, Barnum.
When we go to Barnum, West Virginia, we take over that spot with our friends.
We bring a mom.
We bring so many people that.
But there's plenty of water to fish, so it's just basically we reserve our whole entire hole. We're not rude. We don't go and we're like everybody take a hole and crowd the parking. We stay in a mob. We go and we attack these trout.
All of us collectively can be probably 6 to 8 to 9 people. We'll line up
deep.
We'll line up
We thoroughly fished the spot.
We'll line up from the start of the hole all the way to the backwater, and then we just fish it.
And boom, one there, boom, one there, boom, one there, and then once there's 15 minutes of calm, we get out of there. We go to the next hole. That catch and release section there's good.
This was the day, because in this video, this was the day before we did that. I think Preston came this day.
Yeah, the first day.
So there was just 4 of us.
We hit it thoroughly. Yeah, we were able to cover a lot of ground.
It's crazy how if you just add people, your chances of catching a fish go so far down.
They dwindle. They dwindle. The only
when it was just me and Caden there was trout smoking my spinners.
Yeah, catch them on spinners, catch them on whatever. The next day, it was bare. I only caught them on worms, and that was because I had fished there enough to know where they were sitting, and I would go there first. That was literally it. I admit it.
I was a little upset, but can I be mad because we had 4 other days.
It's tough.
We had 4 days before this of
it was a grand
just straight we never got skunked.
Never.
So
never. I mean, we never.
And even
we
the
almost
day
broke 20 inches once, but we never caught any trophies. But it was still an amazing.
Even the day that I was struggling, I think I caught a fish. Did I catch a fish?
You hooked a smallmouth or something.
I don't know.
And you went to hold it and it flopped.
Yeah.
You hooked a fish. You had action. You at least reeled in a fish. Same thing happened to Preston. You both had that day.
No, Preston caught his. I think.
Preston.
Because I was hyped.
Doesn't want to go back. He's so scared because he doesn't think he caught anything.
Yeah.
This spot was really good.
This spot is one of my favorites.
Probably
just because that one spinner.
I snagged a trout way out in the middle on someone's fishing line, and I had to walk all the way out.
There's my old ass net, my Amazon net.
Oh, that was a good net, man.
This net has.
That was
this black net that I have. It survived having a limit of trout filleted inside the net.
Yeah, because some idiot just decided to fillet some trout in a net. Why would you do that?
Ignorant bastard.
Why would you do that?
Filleted trout inside of the net.
Probably had too many beers or something.
He was just too tired of seeing people go up on top of this bridge and throw center pin rods and pin trout every single cast. So.
I was just wore out from witnessing it. And also reeling in about 15 trout. That also wore me out.
Who caught the most trout today? Was it me?
I think it was you. I think you caught 16.
Did I catch 16?
And I caught 15.
Because at the very,
Preston caught 3. Because you caught one while I was still filleting and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were even, so I think.
And then after we were done eating, it was too dark to fish. So
the center pin guy got one more, and then he left, and we were just eating. And at that point, we quit. The only reason Logan kept fishing is because the center pin guys just started freaking pinning them.
They would drop it off this bridge. They would horse it up the bridge. It would either fall off their hook or they'd bring it up. They'd unhook it and just throw it back down.
They hooked another 10 after me and him and Preston hit that hole hard as hell.
We caught
directly after they stopped
caught,
it.
We probably caught 10 to 15 trout at that hole, and then they came at the end of the day afterwards and caught another 10 or 15.
So what they did was just that much more effective. If we started with that, imagine how many we would have caught. Because those fish were already scared. We had been sitting there still. I'd been filleting fish talking like I am now. Those fish were literally scared of us, and then they come up and they went boom, 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 caught at least 10, hooked at least 10.
Make sure this doesn't turn on.
But freaking, that was insane to witness.
Where's this at?
Yeah.
Oh, this is outside. This is the classic spot.
Yeah, this is
one of the spot. This is the spot of all time. We were debating today. What's the GOAT? What spot? What body of water or spot is the GOAT for trout? This has to be one of them, right?
This is up
like
there.
You've caught two. Like
behemoths.
Not once. I'm not gonna
in
say
this hole.
I'll say the rainbow was probably almost once in a lifetime, and the Goldie was like a once every decade or so. I don't even know. Like it's crazy.
Definitely two catches
like for some reason
spot back-to-back years that like shouldn't have happened back-to-back years. I'll say that because I caught a trout that's on my wall there the first time we rented those cabins. Pretty much.
We're talking about Barnum. Every time we go to Barnum, every time we go to Barnum, there's this one spot right in front of our cabins that just has the perfect. All the big fish hang out here.
We rented this cabin for literally the first time. I had gone to college around there, and I went there a couple times just to watch my friends fish. So I went there for the first time to fish, and the whole time we're there, I'm avoiding this hole in our backyard. I'm literally like, everyone else is fishing. I don't want this hole. I want my own hole. All right.
The first time we went there.
Yeah, the first time we went there, and then the last morning. You know, after we hang out,
we were like packing up, ready to leave.
And we had a bunch of beers, so we all got up late. We were thinking about fishing. We were talking about fishing like way out deep in the.
We had a couple people,
and then nobody got up except me and like John.
I was up. I was like packing. I can't remember what I was.
Yeah, me.
John, or no, I was there.
Me, John, and you went down there.
We were the only people there because everybody.
And JP was up and everyone else was sleeping.
Everybody else pretty much quit.
And JP went up fishing and he came back. As you were netting it, and I hooked it on like my second cast. Just dumb luck. Like, literally never even fished that hole. Avoided fishing that hole. Went down there because my little brother caught a fish there. Just hooked like the fish of a lifetime. It was ridiculous. Because my brother caught a fish there before. And I wasn't even thinking about fishing there the whole trip, but he caught a nice Goldie, like a 15-inch, like wide, stocked Goldie. I was like thinking the next morning after nobody would get up, and like we were kind of took it easy. Yeah, I'll just fish this hole right behind the yard. I literally got all dressed in my waders and everything just to fish the spot in our back, and I hooked that trout on the freaking one of my favorite freaking Joe's flies.
Can't hear that one now.
And it's like literally.
This is a Joe fly that
pounded it.
In my trout bag, I have 5 of them right now.
If you pay attention, you'll know what it is.
Yeah, we'll find out.
But. It is the best one.
Oh, this spot's good too.
This spot's really good.
This spot is huge. It's really wide.
It's very wide, but it's like multiple holes have trout in it. Holds them super well. Yeah, that spot's good. And then the next time I went, I caught that Goldie. Every time it's been good to me. That's for sure. And then on the way out, I caught another like 17-inch rainbow. My last cast there last time. I literally just put the rod away afterwards. I was like, I'm on top of that. It's a crazy spot. It's definitely one of the goats, but it only has rainbows, so it makes
rainbows.
It makes it hard to put on the very top of the totem pole, in my opinion.
Yeah. Plus, half the fish are from. It's stocked by Maryland and West Virginia. That's what makes it kind of so good. But Maryland, their stocking program isn't as good, so they only put, which to be fair is like probably what you'd find in there in the wild. but they only put like
Well, small.
7 to 8 inch trout in there. And West Virginia's like, nah, here's like a 20 something, whatever.
Especially
Here
in
and
the
there.
fall. In the
Yeah.
fall, they just will literally throw brood stock trout in there. They can eat some of the smaller ones that were stocked earlier in the year. It's crazy.
Let's look at a different video.
Yeah, it's wishing that we were fishing right now. That's for sure, man. Even in the dark.
I have a headlamp.
But yeah, it sucks. It's a good time of the year though. It spreads out these trout. Then they'll stock, and every hole will have fish once they stock again. Once it goes down, and it just makes for some of the best fishing.
I freaking hate typing on TV.
But yeah, these fish have been tough to catch this year, man.
I think it was just too cold.
I caught 6 stocked rainbows this year, but
Oh, which one should we? Which videos should we look at?
yeah, the Gandy one.
Yeah, that's kind of
We
interesting.
thought about going back there. There's another
thought,
spot
yeah.
around this area where I really want to go. It's some caves. It's the start of a whole bunch of Brookie streams.
We've really been trying to like make better videos and make more videos, but like it's just the time of year and the weather. It's just stuff is just not lining up.
It's tough. I mean,
Like we're really.
I literally went ice fishing so hard thinking that, you know, I could get some crazy content, and I pretty much, it was down to the wire.
We have
to have
footage.
a good day. We have some footage though,
Mhm.
which, you know, it's gonna be coming out, but, you know, I never came to fruition, and next thing you know, the ice is melted.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
This is at the Cheat River.
is the cheat.
This is.
I was just rambling here. It was a good spot to ramble.
Didn't you go here at like 6 in the morning?
Yeah, I went there at 6 in the morning.
Just to check it out. Did
Check
you even
it out.
fish? Did you even go to the dam and fish?
I
or
threw the
anything?
glide bait at the
Oh, did
dam
you?
in there. And,
See what I've heard.
And then I almost snagged it, and I was like, I'm done
See
fishing.
what I've heard. You know what? Oh, I forgot to tell you. You guys will. I mean, this is kind of like an inside thing. I won't air it out. But I had another completely random person, come to me at work and tell me that they've caught ski there. What does that make? 4 or 5 people? This is a creek that used to be 10 years ago. There was no fish in it, and apparently somehow
Yeah, it had
muskie.
muskie like back in the back in the like the 1800s, and then like maybe in like the 50s, and then they put acid mine drainage and fished them out, and then you know, then they really acid mine drainage and completely killed the whole river for about 2 decades, and then they just brought it back, and the DNR's never put muskie in it.
I don't.
So these
Did you say
muskie have
that-
just spawned back in.
I don't know.
Like literally,
I
you have to look
swear.
at people, other people who've caught them to know that they're here.
This spot, you cannot find this spot. This spot is only known through spoken word.
And people have been catching muskie for probably the last 15 years here. And there shouldn't have been any after like the 90s.
Because it just doesn't make sense on paper. It doesn't make any. Does not seem real. I still hardly believe it, even though I've seen pictures.
Historically, like I said, there was tons of them. It was their ground, but they'd since been wiped out, and this whole place was restarted. Someone silently stocked these fish, and they took off and made a population.
And I can believe it because
it's
this
crazy.
stream is absolutely. It has the most rock bass and smallmouth per mile I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
It
my
has to.
question is like, how would muskie have gotten here? Did enough
Didn't you
crazy
look it
people
up
go
and say
catch them?
something flooded?
Hatchery pond flooded with those muskie apparently. I remember looking up and it just
Yeah.
you wash muskie into the river there, and they ended up all the way down
Yeah.
to the lake that starts the river.
The first time I was told this, I didn't even believe it. And then I saw a picture, and I was like, well, I guess they could be there. And then somebody else told me that they were there. And I was like, well, I mean, they probably are then. I don't know. And then somebody else told me. Completely, none of these people related. Just randomly told me this. And then the other day at work, somebody else told me again. On rainbow trout. baits. That's what they were using.
She's throwing a freaking rainbow trout like
Or rainbow.
mega bass paddle.
Like a
tail.
swim bait, like a boot tail. One of those weird ones. With like the top hook, the single top hook.
Yeah. They like that.
That's weird.
How many are there? Like,
It has to be a good bit if this many people are
I wonder if you could
Say-
catch a blue hole.
I don't know.
What you wonder?
Is that above or below the dam? Below?
That's in between the lake. So if they ever go down, they beat it. But it's
Maybe.
far.
I don't know. It
They
just
end
doesn't
up
make
in the lake.
sense.
I mean, they shouldn't end up anywhere, really. They should be gone.
They should be there in the first place. That's why I'm confused.
We've thrown some lures around for it, but it's just been...
I really haven't. I should try. If there really, I mean, apparently there is, but if there is muskie there, that'd be the closest muskie spot to my like where I live. So the next closest one is, I guess, this giant river that's almost impossible to fish for. Other than that, it's at least an hour drive for me.
Yeah.
And the spot we're talking about is 20 minutes. So I probably should put in some effort.
It's tough. I put in, not like any full days fishing it, but I put in some time, and it's just a lot of ground to cover, and it's like who knows where they're sitting there, really.
I guess just right there. Just right there. They have to be. That's what everybody's
They're
told
in
me.
and out. I think it's like, just like at that.
Then they have to be
Just
at
like
the
at
dam.
the spots that I like to fish for muskie, it's like some days they're there, some days like you can't, like they're gone. They're like a,
I guess.
it's like they're like a sea monster, you know?
yeah.
Like literally, some days they're there and some days they vanish. And you think, oh, will I ever see them again? And they're still around, but
they're there.
They're just so elusive.
They don't like to show their face.
That's pretty much it.
I guess
They're
that's
just,
kind of their thing.
They're just completely elusive. Those fish.
You'll learn more about it.
Eventually, I don't know. If you go there enough, you'll probably catch one. I bet those
I
guys
guess.
just go there enough. They probably check it out every once in a while, and then every once in a while it pays off.
I guess.
You know.
'Cause-
At the end of the day, that's how most spots are. Like, if you go to them enough, eventually you'll be the lucky guy pulling in the monster that's living there. If it's a good spot.
yeah.
No, just
I guess
like,
I guess one day I probably will. That's the only reason I fish the Bond River is because so many people have caught fish there,
Yeah, if you
and
put
I was
enough
seething so hard that I've never. I'd been there probably 10 times and caught one fish.
It's a hard river to fish.
So I was so upset, like it was nagging me all the time that I couldn't catch fish there. So
The shiners with a ticket.
shiners and spoons,
Spoons are nice.
which
Spoons
you
get
told me
expensive.
you were doing that on the Ohio River.
Yeah, I was trying it. It was working a little bit, but it's like
That's like the thing on the like paddle tails. I mean maybe I haven't fished them enough.
paddle tails are the thing on the Ohio River for the
Yeah.
most part, and then the guys who are trying to get distance and for bass usually are going with spoons
Yeah.
on the Ohio River. And then, you know, every once in a while in the October, you'll see a lot of people catching walleye. You know, it's about
Yeah.
the same time you and John were catching them
Yeah.
on spoons too.
That's the only spot I went to for probably a month. Because I was so
Oh, it is
astonished. I was so astonished that I could actually catch fish there. I didn't want to go
I
anywhere
remember
else.
when I started fishing the river, it was the same thing. I would pretty much exclusively like to fish in it. And then after doing that for a year, I eventually caught some trophies. And then last season, I mean, I caught more big fish out of the river than I ever did. You know, I caught two huge walleye. And the years before, I'd only ever caught walleye under 17 inches. And then I caught tons of big carp. I caught one carp before that, or two carp before that in the river. And I caught a ton of them, and I caught like a trophy citation size one. And then sauger too, I caught some 17, 16-inch sauger out of the river, which are freaking no joke for a sauger.
That's no
You
joke.
know, like that's the size of the walleye I was catching the year before.
That's probably
So
that's
it was a
IPB.
good year, but like near the end of the year, I quit giving it as much time, and the beginning of this year, I haven't really fished as hard because nobody's been catching anything, and now I'm like, It's almost like you forget.
We've, like, me, you, and John, we've probably, like, I swear, we've caught the biggest sog eye I've ever seen,
Big.
Ever.
Big.
Like, I swear.
We've each caught
Like,
huge
no,
ones.
like, not, like, state record, but, like...
Me and John both caught 23s, and you caught a 25.
Yeah.
They're
They're
crazy.
not supposed to get that big.
Yeah, they're supposed to average 20, be nice flaters, and they usually die
Like,
around.
and, like,
5
multiple in
years.
one day.
Yeah, just schools of them eating the same thing.
Fishing like we do for trout. And we catch them.
It feels like trout fishing, hooking on in little streams. Like, it's so fun.
Yeah.
My medium lake, in some of those pockets we'd find them were thick. We'd work them good. Remember, we caught like...
Some spots are so good that you can only go to them a couple times because you don't want to ruin it for yourself. You know?
I've gone back after the weather's changed too, and it's like, this fish are not there no more. It's crazy.
We're done.
That spot's unnatural, to say the least.
It's like not real.
It's not real.
When you go to a spot,
I've never found a spot in West Virginia.
that has to be, wait, okay, well then,
anything like it.
okay, not for trout, but like just for general fishing, that has to be the goat, right?
For general fishing, well, that's the thing. That's a seasonal spot too. I've gone to it, and it's been.
Yeah, but where else can you go and just do that, like, consistently?
Not anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
But like at the same time, it is a seasonal thing, and you can't over sweat it because it's so small. So, what makes that spot so good is how hidden it is, really.
Yeah.
In plain sight.
Like, you can't see it, you really can't see it on a map. You really
There's
just,
people in the
you kind
area.
of just have to, like, figure it out through fishing other places. And then you're like, well, this place obviously has to have something similar.
Yeah.
So you go there, and it just, for some reason, it just happens to be one of the best.
Yeah, and the other place is so popular.
I don't know if
This spot just goes under the radar.
Is that, like, the deepest part of the lake right there where it comes out? We're talking about a spillway. We can say that.
Yeah, I mean,
This is a lake spillway. Is it so? It has to be the. Is that the deepest part of the
the
lake?
deepest part of the lake is in that channel there. Yeah. In front of the-
But yeah, well, the deepest part's probably in the middle somewhere.
It's in the dam.
Do you know how-
Because it's a meandering lake. Well, most of the lake averages about 15 to 25 foot in the middle channel. So once you get there, it's like over 50.
And it's rocky. There's only rocks. It's all man-made.
Yeah, I've thrown a Bondi bait and literally counted like the 10 seconds before it's hit the bottom when the water was low in that lake. I've seen some people catch tons of nice fish. I mean, I'll state record. You even caught there.
What?
Still.
Oh yeah.
Still this one. It's a good
This
one,
stream.
underrated.
This stream we've pretty much figured out.
Oh yeah. It took
I
some
mean-
time. It took some time. Next time we go back though, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is the spot. Another one that just takes time. Some spots are the goat, and you go there and you see
You just
the
see
fish
'em,
you're after
and it's
every
easy.
time. And then some spots are really hard to figure out, but once you figure them out,
The fish will be camouflaged. Like if you ever go to this spot, you got to use your like knowledge of how to find trout to find them. And then once you do, they're willing.
and they're there
But,
all
but
year.
only a couple of them will be willing.
Yeah.
But once you go there, there's plenty of them eventually. When we went in May, oh my gosh. My uncle and dad, it took them a minute to
Yeah.
figure out how to fish it, but me and Logan,
His
we had
uncle-
consistent action all day, and then once my uncle figured, so he saw me catch 3 trout in one hole. I told him exactly what to do. The next morning, he woke up before me. Caught 2, ripped them out. Boom, boom.
You slept in your car. Where'd your dad sleep? He slept,
His car.
his dad slept in his car. I slept in a hammock. I had this really nice hammock. And I was sleeping right next to the hole. I could hear the water from my hammock. And then Andrew comes up. And I have a rain fly and he lifts it up. He's like, "Hey man, look." He's holding this like 13-inch brook trout. I was so happy for him.
Yeah,
I was like,
12.
yes, because we caught it. I think did we catch her limit? Both of us almost.
Oh,
Did we?
We were there for like a whole weekend,
Yeah.
and
And
we were
and
picking out trout.
And
like,
Andrew
every-
didn't catch anything. I felt terrible.
No, we were
'cause
picking them out. Like,
he drove him.
We probably caught, me and you probably caught like 6 trout the first day and then 12 the next day. And then the last day we caught like another 4 or 5. But Andrew, he only caught he caught 1 or 2, but he finally figured it out. Yeah.
He figured it out. Like again, he figured it out right before he had to leave.
Yeah, right before he had to leave. Literally.
You know, what do you do? Oh yeah, what about this one?
That's pretty much where we are right now.
Yeah. I think this is still the most caught trout I've ever caught in one. Well, the most stock trout I've ever caught in one day.
I caught more privately stocked trout, but this is the most publicly stocked trout I've caught.
Public spot. This is the
Public
best we've
spot
ever
is
done.
definitely 15 is the highest I've ever hit.
Yeah.
16 is no joke.
The video titled "Catching Legendary Fish in the Brutal Summer Heat." It was freaking brutal. Let me tell you, I don't know how we did it because it was hot outside.
It's crazy how cold that river stayed where we were.
It was like 80, almost 90 degrees outside, and we were just wet wading in the river, and your feet would go numb. And it wasn't even that deep. I think it just gets fed by so many springs. I mean, it comes right out of a giant limestone rock, so you know, I guess it doesn't really get any chance to warm up.
Yeah, it stays nice and cool, and then there's a whole section which is catch and release. And it's just so good.
Yeah.
It's just so freaking good.
I never expected we did this, and this is the only thing we had planned, but then we had 2 days to hang out, and I had to go back home because I had my dog there, so I had to go back home, take care of her. So the next day, we were like, well, is that because me and PP floated it with kayaks, right? And that's why I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Me and Preston had floated it with kayaks, and I saw that there was trout there still in August. So I wanted to go back. So we tried to float it, and we just got. It was like sunny when we were pumping up all of our. Because I was using a paddle board. I think we were all using paddle boards. We were pumping up our paddle boards, and it was all sunny and nice. And then like the moment we got half a mile downstream, it just started absolutely dumping rain. Like I was afraid there was gonna be a flash flood. I'm not even kidding.
Mm-hmm.
It was raining that hard.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And then I think we just like randomly were like, what if we just go back? For like, I don't even know how we like.
Yeah, like 2 weeks later, I just had some days lined up. And I was just like, can we go
And
back?
I don't know if I switched people or I like took it off. I somehow got the days also.
And it just lined up. And
It just lined
we
up.
had more friends who could take it off.
Then we went.
It's a nice little trip we strung together.
Oh yeah, that tiger.
It's a good fish, man. Beautiful.
A real tiger, one that's actually orange. Usually I catch tiger trout and they're gray. And I'm not gonna say sickly looking, but they don't look quite like this.
Yeah, I've only caught like one more.
I don't know if people. I don't know the deal with that spot. I'm curious because when we're gonna go, it's gonna be like prime. So I'm curious how many people are actually gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
I wonder if the stock truck goes down to that campground and dumps them.
It has to.
Or if those are all just fish that washed out from catch and release.
I don't know. Maybe they are catch and release fish then, if they're so willing to bite. Could be it.
Love bite.
It
I'll tell you what.
is. It's pretty good.
Good fish.
I probably would have mounted that fish if I already didn't have a fish at the taxidermist.
Yeah, that
So-
story's cooler than the fish you caught, because you caught that one in some real brutal summer heat, like in July
yeah.
heat.
July.
I can't believe you caught a trophy trout in July in a creek that's supposed to,
A creek
it's supposed to get too warm for it to hold trout year round any
that's
given year.
total bull crap.
Clearly.
It's serious.
Clearly.
I was on my paddleboard, just paddling around, and there were schools of trout that would swim underneath me. I mean, it wasn't just one here or there. It was like schools would just pass by.
You gotta take me back to that spring.
It's so good. I don't think anybody knows about it either, because like it's kind of private, so the only way to get there is to launch somewhere and paddle.
to catch a trophy out of the sandy.
That was a freak accident, I think. Well, I guess Justin caught a trophy. His is 26.
They put trophies in the sandy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a spot next to Morgantown and next to Maryland for tourism.
Yeah,
And
yes, you're
to a
right.
certain extent.
It's pretty close to Maryland. Actually, that might be the closest spot in Maryland.
Besides,
Well, besides Barnum, yeah. But like, it's right on the interstate. It's like any old Joe could go.
Yeah, anyone
whenever he
going
wanted.
through Morgantown can stop there and fish.
Mhm.
And they do.
They do for about 2 months,
For about 2.
and then they forget, and they leave the rest of this for the people that.
The thing is when you look at the DNR's interactive map, they stock all of them above the dam.
Yeah, I know.
There's only, they only dump a certain amount below the dam.
I'd
Most
say like
of them end up
70% of people that fish there only go to one spot, and it's like they're missing out.
Yeah, the fish are pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of private property. You have to know some people to access some spots, but there's
I was
plenty
lucky
of
enough to
public
grow
spots.
up there, so I think like
There's
pretty much
plenty.
every
There's
person-
plenty of public spots
Yeah.
besides just the most obvious one.
Mhm.
Like I remember, my whole life I didn't really know anyone special to get permission there, and there's still a good little stretch, just a little bit out of the way. But I've always caught fish in.
Uh-huh.
Nice bridge, and you can see golden trout just like at Blackwater.
They do like a low key gold rush there, I swear, because
A low key one.
because they don't put it on the website, but you'll go there at the end of the year and like half the fish are goldies, so it's pretty. When it's good, it's good.
Yeah, that's a fall fish. It's summer.
Yeah.
The creek chunk
I
fish.
guess it was a hog sucker. Because fall fish have the forward mouth.
Yeah, they do. It's like a carp.
Yeah.
Or so.
Last year was a pretty good year for carp for me.
Definitely last year was a good year for carp in general, I feel like, because I caught a lot more. I caught one on a mouse tail last year. Just trout fish.
Oh yeah, that's right. One trout fishing.
that was
trout-
that was a crazy.
Yours were both by accident, and mine were.
I haven't even
think
seen a carp this year fishing Wheeling Creek. I haven't even seen one. I usually see them.
Yeah,
And the last year they were eating mouse tails. I haven't even seen one this year. It's crazy.
I bet we will here in a couple of weeks.
I can't believe one ate the mouse tail still.
Why did he do that?
I
Why did he do that?
I sight fished it too. Like it drifted, just like trout fishing, just slowly. And he literally turned into it, and his mouth was like, just already filter feeding. And the suction just like the mouse tail was drifting like this, and it
You're
just
like-
went. Literally,
So
and
it
I set, and I had an ugly stick, so it bent, extra when it set, and it just held him.
Yeah.
And it was since it was like right after winter, he was super slow.
Mhm.
And it was just like he didn't go on any crazy run. Luckily.
Because he could have spoiled you, I bet.
Yeah,
He probably could have.
he could have.
If he wanted to.
I mean, dude, I fought carp in like the spring. He could have spooled me
Uh-huh.
on that 4-pound test,
Yeah.
but he didn't. Commons
Yeah.
are fun to catch, man. They're a very underrated fish.
I almost caught one of those. Almost.
Yeah.
I was trying to get good
Carp-
video for
carp-
you guys and kind of fumbled it completely.
We've all made that mistake. You guys have witnessed it a couple times for me as well.
I've never used that footage. I guess I could put it here. I just hooked a giant carp. Something like that.
Something like that.
I saw them swimming around me all day because I was fishing
It's
at
a
a
good
lake.
one. That
And
lake
then-
has massive ones too.
I don't think anybody knows. I've asked locals there too, and they're like, "There ain't no carp in there." I'm like, "Are you serious? What are you talking about?" Like every time I go, I feel like I see one.
Oh, you okay?
No,
Yeah, there's just 45-pound carp. And I see how you can miss them. They're just enormous.
Yeah, they're just huge. They're just some of the biggest fish I've ever seen. So
Diabolical. They're diabolical.
every carp I've caught, I've sight fished, which is I guess odd, but I've tried the classic dough ball, like corn, whatever. Like it doesn't work for me. What I've always done is put some bread on a hook and like squished it so it sinks. You gotta make sure it sinks. What's that for? Oh, that's mine. Okay, we're almost done now. Yeah, you gotta squish it so make sure it sinks. And then I've just put it to where I can see it. And then eventually they're like guards in Assassin's Creed. They make the same rounds over and over.
Yep.
So
Pretty much.
eventually when they come back, that dough ball's been there the last 3 times. So
They forget.
they forget that you casted it. So they'll peck around it, and then eventually they'll pick it up and you'll see your line start to tighten.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you set.
No, I'm kind of crazy. I've only ever caught them on freaking lures. In the mouth. Like, I know nobody will believe me. Biggest carp I caught was on a paddle tail jig sauger fishing. And it ate it. It was like fully in its mouth. They were spawning and they were in huge packs on like beds in the Ohio River. And if you've ever seen the carp schools in the Ohio River, they're unreal how big they are. They're enormous, and there's like 30 plus pound carp just jumping like whales out of the water.
Like dolphins.
You know, and you cast near them.
Dolphin.
You cast near them and you feel your line just getting swam into, and some of them are just willing to eat your lure because they're so stacked up. They want it's like an aggression strike. You know, like you'll literally snag them if you throw like a blade bait or anything with treble hooks. But with jigs, you can eventually get hooked.
I need another beer real quick.
You can eventually get the good hookups with them.
Yeah. But that was last year and the year before. That doesn't matter. That's in the past. So you always have higher expectations because you want to outdo what you've done, but
Right.
some things are just.
Yeah, it's hard. Instead of standard like.
You know how long I've been trying to chase a bass that's over 6 pounds? Like a long time. It's hard.
I've been just trying to chase one over 3 pounds for a long time, so I fully understand that. Yeah, I've only caught like a couple 3-pound smallmouth and a couple 2.5-pound largemouth. And that's it. Like I've hooked some bigger
Where we
ones.
live, it's just so uncommon.
I've
to have
hooked
big-
some bigger ones, which I know everyone says they've hooked bigger ones, but I've hooked bigger ones.
I know you're.
I've lost them.
I believe it just because the
Lost
bait
them.
you were throwing.
Yeah,
See it like snowball.
yeah. It was a paddle tail this long.
Like 6 inch.
Yeah, I'm starting because there's muskie there. The largemouth was it was ridiculous. I was this close to grabbing it, and I was holding the rod like this and going in with my left hand, and he just thrashed it, and like I literally touched his back as he swam away. I tried grabbing him, but he was just too wide. He was just too wide. I couldn't get a grip on him at all. Yeah, it was unreal.
Yeah. And I didn't even. I mean.
It'll take like another 3 years to get a hookup like that on a
Oh, yeah.
bass that size. If I throw that same bait in that same spot, it would take a decade to happen again.
Yeah. I catch a lot of bass. I feel like, and I just still like.
It's tough.
Just have
They're
not gotten
common.
there.
They really like.
Where we live, that's
They literally a lot of bass will grow to
People
2.5
here will say-
pounds, and that'll be as big as they ever.
people say here a 4-pounder is a 10-pounder. So
Get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of bass. I feel like if there's a lot of fish in a lake, 2.5 pounds will be as big as they ever grow.
pretty much. That's why we know one lake where like most of the fish are that big. So it's like a freak of nature.
Freaking nature.
It just doesn't happen.
Big and deep lake, that's for sure.
Just good genes, I guess. I don't know.
Good genes. We left the fridge open.
Somebody just took a sandwich.
That asshole took a sandwich from us.
Is there anything else we want to talk about?
Hopefully we can catch some fish tomorrow. I mean, it's been a tough year.
Oh, there's this absolute movie that
It's
Caden just put out.
It's been a lot of work. That's for
Oh,
sure.
I know it's a lot of work.
It's
Especially for your style of filming, which is just clips.
clip.
How many
farming.
clips?
Oh, this video was about like 1,200
1,200 individual clips.
individual clips I had to cut and cycle through. Not all of them are even included because it just why would I do that?
We don't want to put out crap. That's the problem. We can't just like. You ever watch like The Fishing Magician?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not saying his videos are crap, but his are just. He like goes there, catches some fish, and like has some cuts, and like that's his video, and that's great. Like when I watch like a lot of fishing videos, like that's what I watch. But I don't know. I just have
Fast pace.
I just like everything to be perfect. So it just ends up becoming.
I like every moment. I don't like dull moments in my
Uh-uh.
videos. You know, try to cut it for it to make sense.
I feel like there's enough
like
of that.
even like the hiking portions of my videos, I was trying to make like as entertaining as possible by adding information. You know, like the elevation we were at, and like mission objective, and only include scenes where we're talking or going somewhere. You know, because
I just feel like there's
so
enough
much.
of that.
There's so much boring stuff
Yeah.
in videos.
I want somebody that does not care about fishing to be able to watch them.
Yeah, that'd be.
I guess that's my ultimate goal.
No doubt.
Not just for views or anything, but like, you know, if I were to be like,
Yeah.
so I can show like my grandma or whatever, and she'll
It's
be able to like,
make an entertaining video.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. You know, like we're definitely good at show because like they're really fishing videos, but we like to make them so anybody can just pick them up and watch them, and they're entertaining.
that's
You
why
know,
they
an
take so
adventure or
long.
Something informational.
Yeah, you should get some like knowledge every time
Mhm.
you watch one, right?
Yeah. You know, just watching something. It's rotting your brain. You know, you're learning
Yeah.
something. So if we're telling you a spot, or
I feel like they're
telling you
long,
about the
but, like,
world or something.
They're long, but like you said, there is really no filler. I don't think.
Mm-mm. They're like
Something's always happening.
yeah, it shows you like the process. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not skipping. We don't really skip anything unless
We try to show everything,
it's
but at the
boring.
same, yeah. So anything you don't see probably was just so boring it didn't matter.
Yeah, like these hikes too. Like some of these sections are, you know, they might seem long because it's like 6 or so minutes of hiking, but that was literally an entire day.
One whole entire day.
We woke up at 6 in the morning and then
That is
hiked and stood in the woods the whole
14
day.
This is 14 hours.
It's pretty
whatever.
much 14 hours by the time we get back in our truck. Or about 12 hours
Yeah.
out and about. So it's like condense that into that. I think that's pretty good.
It's a lot of footage to go through.
Definitely. A place like this too is like, yeah. Who knows when you'll ever be back?
Yeah. Also, I just want to make the videos that I want to make. I don't really. We tell people to subscribe or whatever in shorts because I don't really care about shorts. But long videos, I just try to make. I don't know if you'd say like a movie, but like.
Trying to make it like entertain, like a whole documentary entertaining almost.
I can't stand sitting through people telling me to subscribe and like and comment.
Yeah.
I'll say that at the end because
I'll say
obviously
that
if they
at the
watch,
You
obviously
watched
if,
a whole hour-long video.
obviously
like I
if
did
they've
here.
watched the whole thing, I guess they're committed, so they might want to do that. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
Yeah, Yeah, I guess is that it?
Yeah, all of the shorts are pretty much just ads for our bigger videos.
Yeah.
So
They really are. We're just trying to get our videos we put
just trying to
the
get
most
some
time into.
audience to see our bigger videos. Is
Uh-huh.
really what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, and that's where those clips come from. Most of them are clips of those videos. Just because YouTube's algorithm loves pushing those clips, those short form content.
Love shorts. They love them.
Shorts. We'll make a video like this and we'll be trying to get 1,000 views over its whole lifetime. And the short will get that in 24 hours.
Like
You know?
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The most viewed thing on our channel is something that I just copied from another video that got a couple views.
Yeah, another short,
Yeah.
which we just cut up from a video we already made and added music.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. I guess that's it.
Yes, but that's all.
I'm tired.
It's about bed.
Bedtime.
Bedtime.
Yeah. So, in short, we don't snag fish. I promise.
We don't snag.
I swear we
Don't
don't
do it.
snag fish.
We like catching fish. Like this.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And yeah.
And we try to put out good stuff that people want to watch.
Yeah.
And
So
we'll find our audience.
None of that brain rot.
No brain rot. Yeah.
Only some subtle brain rot, if any.
What do we call it?
Some
After
close
dark.
After hours.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's just Brookie Bros. After dark, after hours.
Work
This
in
is just-
progress.
This is just us instead of. Usually, when we're making videos, we're pretty locked in, so we don't think about anything else. So.
Yeah. Good kind of tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more chill.
Alright.
Good day.
Thanks for 500 subs. That's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. And 500 subs is nice.
That's pretty sweet.
Thank you to all you shorts subscribers. We know
Yeah.
we may have talked shit, but we still appreciate you.
Alright. Well, Caden's gonna go pimp his leather jacket. What is it?
Hit my
He's
leather
gonna-
jacket and stop and snag some stocked up fish.
We're stocked up. We're not even
stacked
fishing,
up,
really.
stocked
This
fish.
isn't even fishing
Yeah, I
anymore.
just like snagging stocked up stacked fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
While pimping
in
a leather
a pond.
jacket.
And that'll be the coolest part, is the leather jacket.
And one, yeah. So. Pimping. Alright. We'll be pimping some other day. We got some big stuff coming. I swear. Okay, bye.